Alrighty. How is everybody doing today? 3 of my market items transferred. Alrighty.
Oop,
How is
we don't need double down there. And we do.
Good evening, sir. How you doing? There we go. Cramoo. John up in the house. Dark. What is going on? I am falling behind this week. We're going to stream for a little bit. And then I have to catch up with answering and delivering winners. So I have had a busy last week. So, if you haven't heard from me and you're still waiting to hear from me, don't worry. You will hear from me tonight. That is going to be me setting some time aside for that. After going to pick up a helium miner. Nice. Have to let me know how it goes once you get it all set up. See what's what. Yeah, we're gonna do some runs here, and then we'll probably end up taking a little break, and hopefully we will come back later, do some streaming with my main man Jay. Yeah, did anyone find anything last couple days? Anyone doing anything fun this past weekend? You know, I literally worked all weekend. We will get it going for sure later tonight to be jamming out. I know Jay doesn't usually get on for a few hours, so it'll probably when I take a break, he'll pop on. I gotta figure out what to get for dinner. What's everybody eating today? Got my new Harvester of Sorrow. It is very good. So I don't think that I need to use the photonic incubator anymore. Don't know what I'd replace it with, but, you know. We'll decide that in a little bit. I was thinking a movement one, but I really don't know. Was ill yesterday and today. Played 2-3-1s yesterday, but had to call it a day. The headache was intense. Some Arby's. I haven't had Arby's in a long time. There's one down the road from us. Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. Finally, the weekend of lack of sleep is finally catching up with me. But yeah, I think it's going to be Mexican food tonight. We'll see, though. We'll see what's what, and we'll see how motivated I am after, you know, streaming and work. Oh, don't error on me. Come on. Oops. Didn't need to do that. food, oh god. Yeah, working on getting all of my secondaries up to 20 and above. We are down to alchemy is almost at 20. I think we're halfway through 19, and then the only one left is going to be forging. Got a long ways to go for forging. But that's all right, you know. Forging's a little too rich for my blood at this point in time anyway. Is anyone working on forging? Does anyone have forging up? I feel like the top 10 people in forging have literally like level 25. Where everyone else for all the other skills has so much more. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep mine relatively even. Like if I get 1 to 30 and the other pairs aren't up to 30, start going them up that way. But I know the other day when I was playing, we finally cracked that 20 for fishing, which has just been dragging behind. A cup of soup. Yeah, you got to take it easy on the stomach when you're not feeling well. I usually do some like fruit and stuff. Maybe eat some bananas. But it's entirely dependent if you can keep it down or not. Don't err good. A quail egg. Just what everyone wants in life. Actually, it wouldn't be bad if you could like raise a quail pet from it. I have to sit in Talmouth Tavern and wait for my egg to hatch. Die. Yeah, I've been looking at other swords as well. Mm. I try to keep my skills within a couple levels so I don't get left behind. Yeah. Though you never know where these systems are going to go. Because it's like, what? Before, you know, you actually had to have legendary skill harvesting capabilities for everything on Wasteland. And, you know, you waited long enough and now you can level it in the higher level ones. But yeah, find egg. It would actually make them useful. I don't know what. I guess you can make some food with quail eggs, can't you? I think you can. I think those have a use right now. I don't remember off the top of my head. No chest in here. Oh, there you go. Over here hiding. Anyway, got plans for the week. I know we were considering going bowling this week or today, but I just had too much to do. duty calls, you know? Duty calls. So where is the... I mean, we might as well put something on here. Yeah. I'll be interested to see if you'd be able to, like if there's ever going to be complex things added to them. Like, yeah, like you gotta take care of them a certain way, or you can use them to produce something. Meat. You can eat your pets. Delicious. Avoid goat. Yeah, we didn't have great weather here today, but we do have a bunch of indoor ranges in the area. Just they started doing this crap though, where like I don't know, like maybe there was an incident or something, but you can't bring your own bullets anymore. You have to buy them there, and they just overcharge like crazy. Be like $2.30 per bullet for like 9 or something like that. It's like, yeah, right, brother. It cost me like $30 like for barely any time out there. Yeah, no. Oh, buying the Freddy skin still. No luck yet? Yeah, I haven't heard back from any of the people on OpenSea and NGINX. I was looking though. If someone hits me back, I'll put you together. Yeah, no bites yet. Yeah, they have a rifle range there, but it's only about 100 yards, I think. Yeah, the outdoor ranges are the ones where we'll do, you know, real range target shooting, but unfortunately, being by the city doesn't leave a ton of area for that. But at everybody's cabins and stuff like that up north, no problemo. Oh, the harvester. Makes everything so easy. Yeah, they're not a fan of the full metals. Oh, is that why the ricochet? That makes sense. You know I got you, Clayson. Oh, my daily reward. 60 gold. Ooh la la. Wow. Oh, I have to go change a load of laundry. I will be right back. Oh, they're not quite ready yet. We have to do another run, and then they'll be getting there. LR getting guns. Can you imagine that one? I'm taking my musket into the wasteland. My black powder rifle. Unless they straight up just gave you, yeah. Like an AR, just a semi-auto, like blah, 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 blah. That's kind of what it feels like when you have the peppermint going. Rapid fire. I gotta write a note real quick. Go. This game is NFTs, yes. There are blockchain-based items, and then there are virtual items, which are, you know, just in-game items and stuff. But yeah. So, like, the bow I use is worth currently trading on the market for 847 engine. But yeah, you can, you know, you can find NFTs in the game. So if you're into Diablo or RuneScape or anything like that, it's a pretty fun game. But obviously, like most blockchain games, it is in its early access. So things are liable to change here and there. And then, yeah, there's no, you know, there are a bunch of games where there's like, you know, you can kind of guess what you're going to earn and the amount of time that you're going to earn. This is not one of those games. You know, I've seen people play a month and get, you know, a few $100 here and there. And then I've also seen people play for months and months and get nothing. Yeah, it's a very visually well done for being a blockchain. A lot of blockchain games look really rough around the edges. But it is free to play. You can get access in the description. It's lostrelics.io. You may not get it right away, because there is a waiting list of, the last time I checked, around 130,000 people. But you can get access immediately by buying a 7-day power pendant, which is about $12. And you don't have to pay to maintain access, like if your pendant runs out. Oop, I probably should have used my blue gram. Yeah, if your pendant runs out or you choose not to activate it, you'll still have access to the game. The pendant's kind of like premium access. It'll give you access to different dungeons and like skills. Like these two are only usable by people with access, or with their shadow or their like count currently active. A power pendant. Yeah, if you're into Diablo-style games, the dungeon crawlers, this one is the best in the business for blockchain. I think all NFT games are in early access, though. Even the popular Axie. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's done a final release, and I don't know if that terminology should change in blockchain because everything's constantly evolving. I highly doubt that there's ever going to be a time where it's like the game is done completely and we move on, and because, you know, if there are people who are interested. But yeah, 99% of blockchain games are like not even out, actually. It's like most of them are just sitting there. They're coming soon. Like, okay, we're still waiting. But Lost Relics has been around for a very long time, actually, in this space. It was originally named Forgotten Artifacts. Axie. Never did it for me. Axie's a pretty hard game too, actually. Like, I remember getting stomped on quite a bit while I was, as we were going to be streaming it, and I was going to do some events around it, but I kept finding other things that I enjoyed more, and yeah, Axie's Axie. And what is up? How you doing, my man? We got a laundry day going on over here. Riveting little Monday. But yeah, we're gonna get in as much grinding as we can before dinner, and then we'll take a little break and we'll come back. I am doing good. A little tired. Yeah, buddy, Benjamin. Day off is always good. Yeah, I'm definitely ready for one of those. But everything must go on. I know I will be, having to catch up with the... Didn't have time to deal with the winners from the last streams, and the ones that were waiting for the delivery, so I got to get those out today. So I heard our first group was delivered. Make it. Ah, come on. You just couldn't let me finish the mining, huh? I only trust Axie and LR as legit NFTs at the moment. I mean, it's not bad. There are some decent ones out there, but at the same time, too, yeah, it's hit or miss if, you know, there's a lot of promises, and I wait to see some delivery on it. There's a couple ones that I knew very little about, and just by knowing the project a little bit, I got in on. But, you know, yeah, I don't know how some people tell, like, particularly with just art and NFTs, not like utility NFTs. I'm not in that that circle where I, you know, care and go out and try to find them and pay attention. Like, if I have them, I have them, but if not, I'm not spending like 5 ether on a goddamn digital picture. To each his own. I don't think, you know, there's anything wrong with them. They're just not my cup of tea. I want utilities out of my NFT. But that's why I love blockchain gaming. It's because I have the potential to get my money back. How long have you guys been playing Axie? Who's over there shooting me, sir? January 1st. I like the engine collectible NFTs just for fun. Yeah, if I get them, I've gotten a few free ones. I feel like I have 4 or 5. I can't remember. Oh, so you've been killing it in here for a little while. All right, let's go grab a thing of fish to cook, and that load of laundry should be good. Mang up in the house. My main man, Mang. Mang's a wild man. Anyone who knows Mang in the game, Mang will just be like, I don't care what the meta is, and go use like 2 melees. And that's it. Just because he wants to. Dude's a boss. And his times are like just as fast or sometimes faster than mine. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's funny. Apparently people are not liking the... What the hell is that? Oh, neodymium. Are not liking the... Not liking the Lost Ark game. All right, let's check on our laundry real quick, and we will get back to doing some runs. We have the same loadouts, Fizz. 2 pots in the first. Yeah, you know it, buddy. You gotta have just the emergency backup, you know, just in case. I rarely use it, but I have every now and then, and I really don't use this next to ever, but sometimes I accidentally use my potions. It's just like, oh, damn it. Benjamin, I bought an NFT in a month or two, bought 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 grand worth, something like from a Prexy to make passive income. Maybe an ice poker NFT. Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with them. Like, why not? I just don't know, like, yeah. I don't know how to determine what's really good with just the basic art NFTs. But I will be right back. I'm going to go check that real quick, and we'll keep the runs coming. All right. First load on laundry. Good to go. All right. Vive up in the house. And my playlist. How you guys doing? Hunting is going well. We kind of just started. We're taking, had some time before dinner. And I have been working all weekend, so decided to do some runs. And why not stream? Why the hell not? I was trying to buy a bunch of draft winders to give out. And I found a very good bulk deal, but I've tried for 2 days now, and it will not let me buy it. So, I was not able to get them for everyone. Still trying, though. We'll see if it'll go through. Yeah, no, that's why I've said it is really punishing to near impossible if you just use the starting van. But on Friday you'll be able to get your hands on some nice vehicles and some real nice NFT weapons. Get to at least see the full potential of the game, and if you really like it, there are the scholarships available. But I actually met someone from Lost Relics. I told him about War Riders, and we were gonna like play with them, and they went ahead and just like went and started playing as the van, and apparently had collected, I don't remember, like 3 full BZN or something as a van. I was just like, how is that possible that you were able to take the BZN from the from the pump and no one killed you on the way back or while you were doing it? Because everyone targets vans specifically. I skipped the blue adventures because I don't have the draft winder, and I felt purple longbow was a better investment. Oh, definitely. Draft winder is pretty pricey for, that hike up, particularly from a longbow. It's like a longbow you can get for under an engine. Draft winder, you usually got to pay at least, I don't know, 8. What relic is in my 4th spot is a blue gram. So I will pop it down like here. Boop. And whenever I want to go back to that exact spot, I just hit my blue gram again, and it'll teleport me back there. But the farther you get away from it, the more it costs in energy to send you back. How I get tribes of SUV? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it's always been like, and I have no idea how. I didn't even think that was possible from my experience of the game. But somehow he was really able to do it. Boop. Teleport. Yep. I had someone, some good Samaritan sent me a message after one of the streams where I had been using the blue gram, and I guess he didn't know what it was or anything. And he's like, I'm pretty sure your stream is doing something weird. It seems like it's skipping. And it was, me teleporting. He must have been. I mean, it's just like the likelihood. Because, that's what I was saying. Like, oh, you're playing during a dead time. But at the same time, how many times that had to have worked out? Because you don't get anywhere near even half a BZN from most pumps. And it's like you successfully as a van were able to get BZN like, what was 6? Like, it must have been like 9 times he was able to do it. Like, yeah, it's just like, what is going on? It's like, apparently you are just an exponentially better player of the game than I am at that one, but I haven't heard of anyone being able to do that. It's like we have, thousands of dollars in vehicles, and we're like, what a good run, or what a good session. We got 3/4 of a BZN. It's like, what? Apparently, if there's a will, there's a way, though. But, Viv, when we play, you will be part of the tribes of SUVs and Lambos. God, I want a Lambo so bad in that game. They are so expensive, though. Someone bought, towards the end of last year, someone bought an SUV in that game for $53,000. Like, you could get a really nice, brand new one. Viv, I can also hook you up with one of the accounts before Friday as well. So, you know, it's just the same rules will apply. Like, you won't be able to keep the BZN, but you'll be able to play the game. You just have to know that you're part of a massive clan, so don't attack certain people. They'll have, like, decals on the side of their trucks. That or they'll share they're pretty much the same name of accounts. It'll just be account number 1, 2, 3. But yeah, if no one's using them, because I know that there are, like I said, I think 53 total accounts, and I know not all of them are being used. Yeah, Friday will be real fun, though. Have everybody playing together. We'll be jamming out in the wasteland. We will ride to war. There will be a firefight. Yeah, last time we got a big group together, there was straight up a battle right outside of one of the spawns where there were at least $400,000 in NFTs all fighting each other. It was pretty cool. If not more, because there were like 8 Lambos, hovercrafts, dune buggies that you like never see because there's so few of them. Like 50, 60 SUVs, like 20 tanks. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, you'll potentially, I mean, you'll have a really good SUV and paired weapons with it. And then some of the accounts have tanks and some of them have hovercrafts. I don't know how the premium vehicles are going to get divvied out for account-wise, because I know that he has his own scholars in the game. How much are pre-orders, like the buggy coming up? From what I understand, they don't actually do pre-orders. What they do is you'll be able to buy a like a pack, like you would on like Gods Unchained or something, and the pack has a chance to contain one of those vehicles, and then it's just got a bunch of random weapons and stuff. And the packs are only temporarily sold for a certain amount of time on the website. But there's like different tiers of packs. I've never been able to actually buy a pack myself because they're always sold out by the time I hear about them. But I don't keep my like ear to the ground with that game, because I only play that game when, you know, I'm playing with my friends. But I'm really excited for the new variant of that one where, because you know, taking a pump in the game is really fun, and you know, you're battling it out and securing it and then holding it for X amount of time. But after you've held it, I get like bored kind of quick just sitting there waiting for people to come to me. And so there's the new option where there's random BZN spawns in the middle of like just random areas of the map. And so I just want to be a roll deep with like 6-7 people and just be a roving death squad in the middle of the desert and kill everybody that has found one of these random BZN spawns, or take them for ourselves. It is our territory and we will claim it. We will crush our enemies. See them driven before us. That Lambo, if you know, have hit and run and take out. Yeah. The Lambos are also, too, really nice because a lot of people will get, like, have teams in the game and, you know, you'll set up a bunch of people that are good at guarding. Like, you'll get some tanks and stuff that are good at holding and guarding a position. And then the Lambos are the BZN runners. So whenever a pump is ready, they will, you know, roll over to that pump, grab all the BZN out of it, go to the next pump if the team is big enough and is holding another spot, grab that one, and then head back, and they'll, like, pool the resources with the Lambos taking, you know, a percentage because no one can catch them. It's like if there's, like, no cornering a Lambo unless someone is just really bad. Because, yeah, they're so fast that they're hard to hit. And, yeah, they can outrun everything. Though, have you come across the guy? There's, like, I don't know, under 20 of them in the game. I want to say 20 is also, like, a really high number, which I don't even know if there's 5. But there's someone that has a diamond crystal SUV or Lambo, and it just has completely maxed out stats for everything in it, and it just looks like a ghost car's driving around. Like, that guy's a G. War Riders is that's kind of why I stick around in War Riders, because it's like it's not gonna be my main game that I'm doing it, but it is damn fun when you're with your friends and jamming out in that game. Just vehicle warfare. And that one has a really good development team where they're really active and engaging with the community and taking what the community says and running with it and doing a little bit more. Last time I played, a Lambo let me hang out until his buddy blacked me. Yeah, so, like, there's, like, these weird, because you can't chat in the game, you know? So there's these weird things where it's like, don't fire the gun, even if they start shooting me. Like, maybe they'll stop and let me just kind of hang out. But, yeah, so that's, like, the nice thing with the big groups is you don't need to worry about that crap. It's like, do we want to kill this person or hold this spot? But yeah, there's nothing like regular players in the game. I remember we were playing one time and we had 4 tanks and I think 12 or 13 SCVs or something like that. And we were kind of staying together as a group, and we were heading to this pump, and we came over this hill. And, like, all 4 of the tanks are coming over the hill at the same time, and then all these SCVs are coming, and it's just so funny. Like, the people that were guarding the pump, just like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, all of them just started, like, driving to turn around or backing up. Like, we're gone. You can have it. It's yours. Fine. Do they ever create new vehicles, like tow trucks, fire trucks, police cars? Yes, there are cars. There are very few of them because they are really rare. But there are cars, there are dune buggies, there are these new, they're kind of slower, but they're a little bit faster than a tank. They're kind of like trucker trucks is kind of what they look like. But they're like an in-between a tank and an SUV because tanks are really slow. But yeah, they actually have a ton of new stuff dropping very soon because they just updated and extended the map, and like the map is twice as big as it was before, and they're also adding in new weapon types as well, rail guns, lasers, and I can't remember what the other one is, but I want a railgun because apparently it'll act like a sniper rifle. So it's like, yeah, I want to be popping people off from, you know, the top of a ridge. But yeah, there nothing of the police car or anything like that. I know that the community, I was talking with my buddy who's big into that community, and one of the ones that people have started to bring up that they were interested in them introducing that they may or may not actually start making leeway for is like repair trucks. So, because as of right now, if you lose any health or armor, he gone. It ain't coming back. Like, unless you die or you drive back to the main garages, and then respawn a new version of it. But supposedly they're looking at doing repair trucks for out in the field, which would change the dynamic of the strategy involved in attacking each other. It'll be cool if one of the turret weapons was a girl holding an RPG. Yeah, no, you get the... I mean, you kind of... you get rockets, but... you know, it's not a person standing out there. When you go to Vive, everyone that gets it, you'll have multiple weapons as well. So something you didn't experience is premium weapons will overheat if you use them for too long. So people will have multiple premium weapons and they'll cycle through them as they start to overheat. And so a bunch of the vehicles will have, like, you'll have multiple weapons to choose from and cycle between while you're fighting. Me and Troy are driving to Toronto. What are you doing in Toronto? That's not too far from me. We used to go to Canada all the time. Yeah, yeah. Twisted Metal meets EVE Online is a pretty good example of it. But it's just fun. It's a different... it's so different from Lost Relics. It's a nice... yeah. Let's go do something new. Oh, is that where you're going? That's where you're going to do it. Nice. Yeah, like I said, let me know when you get it all set up. I'd love to hear what the output is of it. How far of a drive is that? Talking about War Riders makes me want to go blow some people up. Makes me want to do a little destruction. That game is a jam. 3 hours, not too bad. 3 hours total, or 3 hours there, 3 hours back? Selling it because in his area is too congested. It's got like 20 people. Yep. Because helium, for anyone who doesn't know what he's talking about, helium actually looks at how many miners are in a certain area of each other. Which is actually why I don't have one, helium, or mining helium crypto, because my buddy, the War Riders friend, literally lives next door to me, and he has one running, and he was the original one in the area. Though he geniusly set them up his family lives all over Michigan, and so he set them up at all of his, and he's got like a big family at all their houses. Each have one. Oh, you have 6 total? Yeah. Think you can get close enough to me to clap. I love ever since I realized that you can fight Thunderclap so easily without having him like spawn anyone just by moving a little bit closer to him. And occasionally eating one hit. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink and I'll be right back. And I'm gonna check on the rest of that laundry. Alright, give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Alrighty, ready. Let's get a couple more runs in, and then we will, get a couple more runs in here, and then we will break for dinner. I can send you some stuff to Viva. My one buddy who does it, I'll grab some basic stuff from him and I can send it your way. You'll also meet him on Friday. That is the War Riders guy. My buddy I grew up with, Justin. I don't know if he's going to go by Justin or Dubba, but he has the nickname Dub Dice because in high school he made a video for our TV and radio class, and it was about a pimp named Double Dice, man. So it was so stupid and funny that we started calling him Double Dice and then Dub Dice, Dubba. But yeah, it's like his stuck. You know, I luckily had my nickname gifted to me just being born. Because, yeah, Spiz is part of the last name. Oh, no. Well, I had nothing to do with that one. I was buying that group of draft winders on Engine X is what I was trying to get them on. But I will take full credit for the horrible price increase for pets. That was definitely me. I think yeah, cause one of the giveaways a week or two ago, I did, yeah, so we'll be on a Discord channel together. So generally the way that works for the players in that game is everyone will form their own Discord, and yeah, you'll get into a voice chat so everyone that's playing knows where. I'm also going to be sending everyone a map that has a legend on it so that we know what the hell we're all talking about. So if it's like go to the gas pump or the gas station pump, like you'll know what everybody's talking about because you can just look at the map and follow the key. Because I don't know the new names and what everyone calls the new spots. Denny, what up? Leonardo. Benjamin. Sizowski. You know, you're not super far off. It does end in E. Like the sounding E. Because, yeah, my last name is Polish. But there are not many of us. It was so annoying. So one of my family members is very religious, and we're not very close with them. But they're a pastor of a church, and they paid for a ad to go out in Michigan. And my wife's family, when I was first meeting them, heard my last name, and they were, because no one has the last name. So it's not like a common last name, and they were like, "Are you this family?" And it was just like, because they released this commercial that it wasn't saying it was anti-gay marriage, but it was anti-gay. It was like, you know, yeah, like, we believe in a marriage between a man and a woman, the way God intended, and blah blah blah. And then they put their fucking last name on the goddamn commercial, and it was just like, can you not? Like, I was really tempted to Be like, can we film a really cheap, super pro-gay marriage commercial, and I'll throw my last name on it at the end, and we'll air it in their area. It's like, that's so rude. You can have your whatever opinions you want, but keep me the fuck out of it. Like, it's like, come on. Yes, War Riders is an NFT game. So you cannot find NFTs inside the game. You get them from the actual maker in packs or from other players in the community. You can buy them on OpenSea. But you can find BZN tokens inside the game. And there's also random... I don't even know what they call them. I've only heard about them after they've run, but apparently at certain times of the month, there will be like big BZN days where a pump will have, 100 BZN. Like I heard of someone saying that one had 350 BZN, and each BZN's worth about $10 from one pump. Like, hot damn. Just noticed yesterday that the Feeble Ring of Vitality tanked to like 8K. Oh. Damn, that is really cheap for that thing. That thing's been up in the like 15 to 25,000 range for a hot minute. I remember at one point, right when the update, this like big September update happened, the weak rings technically didn't exist before because it was just a ring of regen that you could get from the general store for 600 gold. And they took away that, and then literally within the course of a day, it went from being 600 gold, like the equivalent of it with the weak ring, to 24,000 gold for the weak ring. I had like just lost mine before the update because I died, and I was like, man, whatever. Like, I'll just get a new one. And I happened to not play for a couple days, and then by the time I got back, yeah, they were gone, and rings were, instead of 600 gold, they were 25,000 gold. Okay, I guess I'm not getting one of those. Cheapest SUV is $260 on OpenSea. Yes. Like I said, it is not a cheap game to get in on, and it's really hard because you can't even tell if you really like it enough to put that in until you've put it in. So that's why I've been talking about it a little bit more, because we've got that event coming on where no one's going to have to pay any money, and you'll be able to experience the entire game in its full entity. But yeah, I don't... It's a game that I do play, but it's not one that I super recommend to to most people because of the fact that it has a pretty large paywall. But this last update, a lot of people have started to move to the scholarship thing, and it will be, most situations that I've heard of for the scholarship is, you'll be able to play, do whatever you want. You'll have a team that you're able to play with, vehicles, weapons, all the shebang-a-bang, and you will just split a percentage of your earnings with the whole team, and then it's divvied up based on how people, or how often people are playing, because you can't do the earning metric. Just curious, any reason why you picked Spizzo as your in-game name? Spizzo was just what everyone called me in high school. I kind of switched over to just the Spiz for years, and then when I started working for ARC and Market Square, because I knew people from my childhood that were working there, everyone then subsequently knew me as Spizzo again, so I just started using Spizzo again instead of Spiz. But it's a section of my last name. So I've been rocking that for, I don't know, probably 20 years now. And you can get it. You don't have to do like Spizzo 35 or like whatever, because no one, like, who the fuck is Spizzo? I did meet, it was so annoying, on, so back in the day, I had Xbox 360, and all my friends did as well, and we'd be jamming out and playing, you know, like Call of Duty and shit. And all my friends were like, PlayStation 3 had just switched to, you didn't have to pay to do any, like, online stuff, and so everyone was like, yo, like, let's all switch to PlayStation, and then we'll just keep playing Call of Duty, and that'll be that. I'm not a fan of this song. Get out of here. So we all agreed to do this, and then I was the first person to switch, and no one else ended up switching. So I was kind of like off on my own on there, but I was like, okay, like, I'll get the PSN name, like the Spiz. And someone had it, which was really weird. And I, like, you know, made my new version and then contacted, or like added them as a friend. The first week that I was doing it, they finally accepted my friend request, and then I never saw them online once. And then, I don't know, a couple years later, I was looking to switch my name, and I was like, well, we'll just see. And it's like he's been inactive, or like the name was deregistered, like, I don't know, 3-4 weeks after I registered mine on PlayStation. It's just like, God damn it. Like, you weren't even using it. Come on. I'm the Spiz. You're not the Spiz. Fuck. Oh, no shit. The only, I've never met a Spizzo, but one day we were looking up all of our nicknames and, like, what is the thing that comes up on YouTube for looking up your nickname. And mine, apparently there's a very, very famous ballerina from, I think it's South America. It was years ago, so might be wrong with that one. No, my first name is not Jason. But yeah, that's apparently the Spizzo you'll find on YouTube. I wonder if that's actually what it would still go if you went to go look it up. Be like, oh, I like your stream. I don't know the name of it. Like, I'll look up Spizzo on YouTube. I wonder if you'll still get the ballerina. And be like, yep, that's me. When I'm not streaming or playing Lost Relics, I am a world-class ballerina. I shaved it may look like a different person, but I use a spray tan when I do my balleting. And I shave my beard, so probably doesn't look like me, but trust me, it's me. Very famous in South America for my ballet. We had a good buddy who passed away a couple years ago, but oh my gosh, look at you guys. You guys are going for it. You cannot kill me. I have the Harnide. Or, I mean, I have the Harvester. That would actually be pretty funny. If there was a ballerina skin, I would totally drop that one and for like a day or two and just be like, yeah, it was inspired by my work outside of the digital space. You can catch me at the next ballet recital in Russia. I find it, yeah, I'm over here like pirouetting and everything. Again, he's over here just ripping it up in a leotard. I'd consider that. I would very foolishly put a pool up. If I found a trans on stream, I would be like, what do you guys want me to do for it? And you guys could come up with some absolutely fucking absurd thing. I'll do if I'm gonna trans, I'll do a live stream while like skydiving. Over quick with this one. I can get one more in. I'm imagining it to be a lot like, because I would kill it. It would look like from It's Always Sunny when Mac came out and had his like interpretive dance. I'll motion capture it over at haptics. That's too funny. Yeah, I'll get on one of those little dot suits at the motion capture studio and I'll record it and just send the digital raw out. The super super comfortable spandex suit and dots. I was actually me and a buddy are looking to be starting a little bit of a business entity, and one of the perks that we're offering as a package is ads where the person talking about your product and everything is physically in the game via the motion capture studio. I was like, man, that would actually be pretty funny to record some shit and then be in Talmuth and your physical movements and stuff are the character in the game. They have to be like, pre-recorded. You can live do it, but you could do it, and that's what we're trying to market to some companies. Be like, that you could advertise your game while being inside your game, right? We can provide that. I do not know it very well with the Kinect Cam, no. I heard the Kinect Cam's okay, but the motion capture studio that we do work at and we'll do stuff with, because I'll be one of their motion capture artists whenever they need some shit. It's like a multi-million-dollar system, so that's my experience with motion capture, is like the full end professional end of it. Like, there's essentially a gymnasium, like a basketball court sized area that you have like computer packs, and there's thousands of cameras all around you. They even have those like room where you go in and you're like, you'll have dots actually physically painted on your face, and it'll be like this little enclosure thing, and there are cameras a couple, 6 to 7 inches from you, and you kind of get in there and it will do full facial reaction motion capture and stuff. Yeah, AAA stuff is. So I don't know, because I don't do motion capture outside of that. Like, I have an Oculus that I will, play certain games on. But yeah, VR is not my huge forte. What do we got? I got 5 minutes till dinner. I guess we'll do some of these. Gumby and Pokey. Yeah, you could throw in whatever the heck you want, right? Like, you could be Gumby and Pokey. I was laughing. So part of the last time I was working with the motion capture studio, they were recording and running test runs for a program that they had made for training with the state police and their new cadets. So you would get logged in, all this thing. They also have like 4D. So there's, you can smell things that are inside whatever simulation that they've put you in. And so part of this simulation was you going to deal with a domestic abuse call. And so you're not controlling the movement, but you can, draw your gun, look around, engage with whoever comes up to you however you want. And so obviously, like, I was running it and, taking it seriously. And then once I thought it was all good to go, I started trying to, like, fuck the system over or be like, what if someone does this? What if someone does that? And, like, one of them is they forgot to add a fail parameter. So, for, like, shooting everybody, because even though, like, you could shoot people, but you're not supposed to, and you shouldn't draw your gun, or, like, there's a point where you should draw your gun when someone's, like, getting ready to attack you, and they'll stop attacking you if you draw your gun, and that's when you know that that's the only time you should have taken your gun out of your holster. And so, of course, after we got everything, it was like, run it again. And I just started, like, opening fire on everybody. And the game, the simulation would render a success if everyone was dead at the end of it by an error that they didn't know. So it was like the person who called me and answered the door, shot him. Went into the next room, like, shot the person that was just sitting on the ground over there, like, minding their own business. Shot the guy that charged me. And it was like, you've been rated, like, you have successfully, like, managed this situation. Like, congratulations, you've moved on to the next one. It's like, I'm pretty sure you guys should probably add, if you shoot and kill everyone at your call, I think you probably should fail. But it is fun, like, screwing around, because they'll spend all this time dealing with, what are they supposed to be doing? What are they doing? And then I come in there like a gamer, like, I don't give a fuck what I'm supposed to be doing. What can I do here? I know another one where they were adding interaction to objects and we were rerunning old simulations. And so, like, one of them, again, you were in some house dealing with something and I just started picking up furniture and, like, throwing it at people. And it's like, okay. It's like, all right, clearly we need to, like, alter this so that people aren't, because you should not be able to, as the police officer, go into someone's home, pick up a vase, and smash it over their face. But it is a very fun environment to, like, be around, because, everybody's professional and gets their shit done, but everyone's also having fun while we're doing it, because it's just a fun-ass job. So you'll, like, also, people will be like, I ran a simulation and someone added in, like, a giant monster from another simulation that they had been working on for a kids program. And yeah, it was like this news thing that the school systems were doing over there. But there's this disgusting, terrifying, like, tentacle monster in one of them, and they did, like, something similar to the domestic abuse simulation where you'd go into a house and everything's, like, normal, and then when the abuser comes around the corner, it's this, like, monster of a person, like, put it down! Just immediately start firing on this thing. Like, I don't care if that was procedure, okay? Not gonna lie, they have a lot of government grants that there's not a lot that if I was like, you could save $12 this year and not pay for this thing, and I'd be like, well, what do they do there? What do they produce? And it'd just be like, I don't know about any of that. Like, okay. So not gonna lie, they do get a massive fucking warehouse that they get a 10-year lease on for $1 a month because of subsidies. The most hilarious part of that, too, because I'm going to have to go to dinner. I'm going to break, but I will start it back up again later tonight or 100% tomorrow. But I'll be chatting with Jay and stuff either way. But the whole project started because they were going to replace the grass with new age AstroTurf, like synthetic grass, because it was going to save, like in Detroit for the Tigers, because it was going to save them about like $40,000-$50,000 a year in lawn care, and you know it feels like real grass, it looks like real grass, and yeah, it's going to save a lot of money. So they were getting ready to do that, and then a bunch of people and donors and stuff, and you know, influential people in that program were like, no, like you can't get rid of the grass. And they were like, well, what if we digitally scan the grass and make it unique to the field? And apparently everyone was okay with that, and so there was this government funded program to start digitally mapping and recording the grass of the Tigers Stadium. Which, like, I don't, like, what the fuck are the people talking about? Like, you're a fan and you're like, this new stadium is bullshit. That's not real grass. Like, bitch, you've never touched that grass. Like, if the players don't care and they can't tell a difference, what the hell are you talking about? But so, yeah, this whole thing got funded and then kind of grew from there. And eventually there was a, like, $4 or $5 million motion capture studio, all spawned from people wanting the actual field's grass digitally recorded so that it would still feel real. I don't know what the hell they wanted. Like, what did I don't get it at all. But you know, I don't need to. It provided work. Doesn't need to make sense to me as long as the paycheck comes. But yeah, like, goddamn. So I'm going to do this last little cook sesh here, and we are going to stop for a little bit, but I will be back. And if you are a winner that has not heard from me, my deepest apologies. I am trying to desperately catch up on everything. Today's the day I'll be squared away with all of the previous winners that haven't already, you know, either A, been contacted initially or have not received the confirmation that their information has been submitted. So I'm going to get all of that squared away before I stream again. But yeah, I'm going to hop off here for a little bit. I'm going to go eat some dinner. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out, as always. But I will be back, and I know Jay will be streaming tonight as well. So make sure to go on over and support his stream as my main man. Jay Meyer Photos on Twitch. But yeah, until a little later, guys, as always, happy hunting out there. And may the RNG ever be in your favor. Do it.